And what about all the bankers who really cheated a lot of people? They should get an F. You know, they're the people that actually tell you to invest for the long term in savings and in the mutual funds. They should get an F for bad information. And what about the school system? Now, I'm not blaming the teachers, but the academic system of America, if they have a financial report card, I'd give them an F also, because they're failing to educate people and prepare young people for the real world. Remember, the banker wants to see your financial statement. But the people on this side, they're still living in the past. Oh, I'm an A student, you know, I have a 4.0 average. Well, your banker doesn't care. Your banker wants to see your financial statement, because your financial statement is your report card when you leave school. But if 99% of high school kids have no idea what a financial statement is, no wonder we're in economic trouble. So actually, financial education can be pretty easy. My financial education began when I was just 9 years old. It was when my rich dad, who was my best friend's father, he would teach his son and I about money playing the game of Monopoly. And we all know the great formula for Monopoly. It's 4 greenhouses, 1 red hotel. So I would play, rich dad, his son and me, we would play Monopoly all day long, and then I'd go home. The difference was my rich dad was kind of talking to us, teaching us to think like rich people. He was like a teacher, a coach, and a mentor as we played Monopoly. And then I'd go home to my poor dad, and he'd say, "What you been doing all day?" You know, I'd say, "Well, I've been playing Monopoly." "Ah! What a waste of time. Go and do your homework. Because if you don't do your homework, you won't get good grades, and you won't get a good job." So that's where my financial education began. See, my poor dad's a great man. He graduated from the University of Hawaii in less than 2 years. He went on to Stanford, University of Chicago, and Northwestern, ultimately getting a PhD and becoming the head of education for the state of Hawaii. So he was academically smart, but he had no financial education. On my rich dad's side, my rich dad never finished school, but he understood how to play the game of Monopoly. So he taught his son and me, starting at age 9, and we played that game probably 1,000 times over the years. We played it until I was in my 30s with rich dad. And today, what I do, and my wife does, is we play Monopoly in real life. So in 1994, Kim was financially free. She was only 37 years old, and I was 47 years old. So people kept asking us, "How did you guys do it?" And so we told them we just played Monopoly in real life, but that didn't satisfy them. So by 1996, Kim and I developed the Cashflow board game, as you see behind here. And many people say the Cashflow board game is Monopoly on steroids. As I said, my financial education began when I was 9, playing Monopoly with my rich dad. So this is the power found inside the Cashflow game. Kim and I designed this game in 1996 to have people teach people. I'm telling you, this works. This is what Kim and I did to retire in less than 10 years, because we focus on assets, not a high-paying job. The Cashflow game can do the same thing for you, to train you to think like a rich person, not like a poor middle-class person looking for a high-paying job.